Hello, hello, and welcome back to another round and the last round of the day of First to Worst. I will be your host once again, Dragon on your shirt, and today we are going to be running the longitude versus berries.
Hello, fellow meat lovers.
Hello.
All right, gentlemen, when you're ready, go ahead and eat your hot dog and start rolling those gats.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take
All right,
it.
my
I'll
first
be
roll. Oh,
Keeping
boy.
the PMM.
It's the Mag 7, so no.
So we have one reroll for the longitude.
It's the TOZ, the TOZ, bolt action shotgun. So
Yeah.
that's a reroll, I guess.
All right, so there's two.
Told you I was getting the good rolls out of the way for my practice. All right.
Good.
It's the SW500, the full length one. I guess
Oh.
I'll go for it.
All right, so sounds like you guys are content with the weapons you have. Do we have any final words for each other or for those at home?
Good luck, have fun.
May the firmest meat win. Good luck.
All right, well, there you have it. Well, you guys are ready to go ahead and go do your thing, and I'll just mute and deafen you. So just keep chilling.
All right.
Good luck.
You too.
All right, and the runners should be off. So let me go ahead and do some quick volume regulating really quick. Right, and it looks like the longitude is far enough away we can open up his audio and see what he is up to. And we got ourselves quite the split here. We have the longitude getting a big boy 500 revolver. Meanwhile, Barry's over here getting the PMM, the small PMM semi pistol. We literally have a someone with the largest handgun caliber going up against someone with the smallest handgun caliber, or at least off at the start. So these two couldn't be any more different from each other in terms of weapons, at least for now. We'll just have to see how this all pans out later on down the line. Barry's over here rolling himself the SV98.
Override token.
Not too bad, not too bad.
All's well that ends well.
All right.
Override token found.
Now, time to see what the longitude starts. Looks like he's also going for the bolt action, but unfortunately, he got himself the Model 70 in 30-06. I believe that is the only. No, it is. I think there's only like 4 or 5 guns in Operator Ori that use stripper clips, and that Model 70 is one of them.
Interfacing with system node.
All right. Either way, Barry's has just stepped into his first hold. Time to see how he handles it. See if he can lock it down in the lobby. Both of our contestants doing a really good job.
Interfacing with system.
All right, the statics are up.
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
The statics are up for Barry's, and he just cleared it out. And as he's stepping out, Longitude is stepping into his run, taking the top stairs over there with his that big ass revolver.
Static encryption detected.
His stacks are up. Just bit my tongue there. God damn. All right. Anyway, looks like he's already got a handful of the statics down, and he's got that last one over in that corner, trying to snipe at it with the Model 70, but he just ain't able to hit it. Ooh. And there it goes. There goes the statics for the Longitude. Longitude doing a phenomenal job.
4 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
Getting a little tired of guard duty.
Both of our contestants doing a really, really good job of getting through their runs.
Override token found.
All right, time to see what they get. Ooh, Barry's over here getting himself the M23 gun. The shotgun from this shotgun over here, rocking the largest, having the most ammo capacity in its tube, possibly the best. The top tier roll from the tube-fed shotties. And in the meantime, Berries has just stepped into their second hold, locking it down in Substation. Time to see how he does. Ooh, he's got himself a fairly decent line. Oh, maybe. He might have a good lineup on the Hardens here, but I think he's going to have one hiding behind the them pylons. And that was a very smooth, buttery smooth clear from Berries on the Hardens. Now it's time to see how we can handle the swarms.
Override token found.
Just give it a little bit of time and those swarms will pop up. All right, the swarms are up. He's got a double tap on the first, double tap on the second, and a triple tap on the last one. Not too bad, not too bad. And I don't think either one of these guys has taken any hits. And in the meantime, Longitude has just stepped into his second hold.
Analyzing system.
Time to see what he does. Hell yeah, getting a nice speedy clear on these Hardens. Not too bad, not too shabby. I think he got that done in about maybe like... I think that had to be at least three seconds, maybe 2. All right, the swarms are up for the longitude. He's already got one. Got a double tap on the second. And a double tap on the last. Not too bad.
Data extracted.
Honestly, these two competitors are definitely pretty on par with each other. But it looks like in the meantime, berrrries had rolled themselves a 6-point AR, getting the AKS 74U. But on the bright side, he got the rail adapter for it, so he can definitely put some nice optics on it. Well, I mean, either way, he could put optics on it, because that particular AKS does have a top rail on the gas block. And for those who missed it, the Longitude in the last round did manage to pick himself up the Spas Tactical. Which is a really, really good roll to get.
Override token found.
All right, time to see what the Longitude gets. If I had to take a guess, and it looks like he is also going for the 6-point assault rifle, getting the Malyuk. Man, both of our contestants rocking some Russian weaponry here, and it looks like I think he got himself some 20-round magazines to go with it. Those are either 20 or 30s. I want to say 30s though. Berrrries over here rocking an AKS, and meanwhile, the Longitude is rocking a Malyuk. You know, come to think of it, I don't think the Malyuk is Russian. I think the Malyuk is Ukrainian made. Well, I mean, either way, it's still, I honestly kind of like the Malyuk. I have fun with it.
Please consult a medical professional.
It definitely does the job. And it looks like berrrries did manage to pick up some, like, 20-round magazines
Way to go, champ.
for his AKS. And Longitude is stepping into the third hold,
Hold this position.
blocking it down in the library.
Analyzing system.
The library with no books. And berrrries over here catching up to the Longitude, also getting into the third hold in library. The Hardens are up for Longitude. He's got one, he's got two, he's got three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, where's that last one? And there it is. He's got the last Harden. Not too shabby. And in the meantime, the Hardens just popped up for berrrries here. Switching to his shotgun to take out the rest. Oh, and I think he's got one just around... Nope. Right, yep, right around the corner, right underneath that balcony. Wow, that was quite the mirror there. Both of our contestants having some magazine malfunctions here. All right, swarms are up. All right. Longitude got the first, got the second, got the third, the fourth, and should be one more somewhere. Yep, it's right behind us, right above him. And he's got it. There goes the swarms for the Longitude. And while that was going on, the swarms just popped up for berrrries. Honestly, these two contestants are just going hard with it. Not too bad, not too bad, honestly. They are just, they're floating, they're chilling, they're grilling. They're killing, they're thrilling. The Sosigs are falling while these guys are balling. Alright, the Recursors are up for longitude. And it looks like they're also up for berries as well. Wait, nope, he's getting ready to attack them. Yep, they're up for the Alright, longitude just got his recursives, and berries has just finished his.
Data extracted.
Both of these contestants just neck and neck with each other in terms of speed. And I'm not entirely sure how the score is going to turn out for both of them either. They both have been doing a good job not getting hit.
What's going on over here? Over there. It's over there.
Alright, both of our contestants, seems like they're doing a really good job keeping a stealth bonus. Oh, nope! The longitude, his mission's been compromised! That's alright. He knew it was a one-way ticket. A one-way ticket straight to hell. Ooh. So if I was to make a prediction right here, I'd have to... I'm going to make a solid guess that the longitude here is probably going to go for some power-ups and maybe a mag upgrade. Because he isn't too far away from getting the 75-round drum mags, and the same goes for berries.
Override token found.
All right. Yep, there it is. There's a bullet boost for berries. And no, longitude is rolling the 8-point assault rifles, getting the G11 tactical. Man, we've been seeing this one quite a bit. I don't know how he feels about it. Oh, longitude selling his Smith & Wesson 500. And meanwhile, looks like Berries went ahead and upgraded his magazine from 20 to 30.
Override token found.
The longitude here definitely... Both of our contestants just ready to rock and roll with the loadouts they got.
Interfacing with system node.
All right, and just like that, Berries is in it.
Analyzing system.
Taking a stand here at Concourse.
Interfacing with system node. Hold
Oh, and it looks like Longitude is also jumping into Concourse here. Honestly, the fact that these two are pretty much neck and neck with each other in terms of time is really fun to watch.
stealth encryption detected.
All right, the stealths are up. Not too bad. Not too bad of a stealth clear there from both our runners. They are just... I don't really know what to say. These two are just neck and neck. as far as everything goes, I can't really make any predictions as to who's going to come out on top. All right, the polymorph is up. Polymorph is up for berries. He's just kind of tacking away at those fringes there. And now the polymorph is up for the longitude. Oh man, and the longitude taking the lead, taking out the polymorph just a little bit
Disaster.
before berries, despite berries getting it first. So honestly, I think the longitude has finally actually eked out an advantage here. Not by a lot, but it's there. Oh, and it looks like berries has also taken a few hits here.
Aim higher next time.
The regen is up for the longitude. And it looks like he's doing a little side-to-side motion. Oh! He almost lost his gun there. Wait, nope. Alright, the regen is up for berries, and he's also just packing away at it. Who's gonna defeat their regen first? And it looks like it's berries. Ooh. Longitude having to take... Oh no, he doesn't know what to do. He's getting all scrambled here. It's okay. You got it, Red. Come on, let's go, man. Ooh, taking some greenberry flack here. Oh man, don't let it pass you by. Come on, you got it. You got it. Almost there. Almost there. Hey, there it goes. Good job, longitude, and good job, berries, for making it past the regen. Oh man, that was a tense regen clear. Oh, that is... Honestly, I think that could potentially give berries the advantage here, but berries did take quite a few hits, so I guess it's still anyone's game at this point. I guess it really all depends on how much that no-hit bonus is, or how much of a big deal the no-hit bonus is. Both of our contestants making some excellent time here. I mean, I don't even think we've broken 20 minutes. No, we did. We did break 20 minutes. They definitely aren't breaking any, they're not breaking any record times here, but they're definitely doing a really good job. Oh no, longitude taking some shots here. Oh man, the Sosic patrol's really messing them up. Oh man. Hate to see that. All right. So I'm going to assume that once they get to their respective supply points, I'm guessing they're probably both going to want to go for some power-ups. Definitely going to want... Longitude is definitely going to want to get himself some shield dogs for the regenerative, if at all possible. I mean, that's what I would do, at least.
Override token found. Override token found.
All right, and there it is. The Longitude getting himself a shield dog and upgrading to, I believe those are 45 round magazines. Oh, man. Yeah, with the way it's curved like that, and with that handle being in the way, that could really make reloading a little bit of a pain.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position.
All right, and looks like berrrries has made it into the 5th and final hold in the hub. Time to see how he locks it down.
Cascading.
All right, the cascading is up. He's already got it down to the cheesy bits. Getting a quick reload in. I think he took a fly round there from one of the Sosigs. And there goes the cascading. Not too shabby, not too shabby.
Advancing to next system link. Analyzing system.
What's going on over here?
All right, the orthogonal is up for berrrries. Taking that infinite ammo dog, and it looks like as that's going down, Longitude has just stepped into their 5th hold. Time to see what they do. Yep. berrrries having to chase down that orthogonal there, and he's got it. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, and the cascading is up for Longitude. Ooh, got it down to the cheesy bits in no time flat. Look at that. All right, only got a few nodes to snipe at. Ooh, make that 3. All right, and there it is.
Advancing to next system rank. Analyzing system.
All right, now it's time to see if the orthogonal is going to be kind to Longitude. All right, the refractive is up for berrrries. Time to see what he does. All right, he just took the bullet boost. He got 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots. Hey, not too bad, not too bad. Here, let's go ahead and get his score real fast. Ooh, there it is. Got it. All right, now with that all being said, we're just going to go ahead and focus on the Longitude. Longitude really just hammering away at the, oh man, ooh. Man, the orthogonal slapping Longitude just before he is getting out of it. My lord. How just rude. How rude of that orthogonal to do that to him. All right, now all that's left is the refractive. All right, I'm actually curious to see what he does with this one. He's really taking a commanding spot right up there at the top, though. All right, the shield is up. Ooh, yep. Looks like he's got 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots on the refractive for berrrries. Or for longitude.
Data extracted. Advance to next system node and take it.
Alright, well, here we go. Time to, let me just go ahead and get their scores in real fast. See, I believe... Just go ahead and I'll do that. Let me pull... Yeah, let me go ahead and double check. Okay. 2-1-4. All right, and that is the longitude score. I believe. Here, I have ways to figure. Yep, that is indeed a longitude score. Let me just go ahead. That jotted in. I just want to make sure I get the scores right here. I know I'll do it the right way with no issues. I just like to double check. We got 1, 2, 1, 4, 9, 50. All right, now let's go ahead and get the berrrries scores. Berry looks like he got himself a 1, 2, 4. Someone's celebrating. All right, well, we got the scores in. Let's go ahead and pull these guys in and break the bad news. Hey, how's it going, you guys?
Hey.
All
It went great.
Well, I'll tell you this much. You both have some very phenomenal scores. So,
Thank you.
yeah, but unfortunately, one of you has to receive the bad news. So, Longitude, you did an excellent job with your score, getting a very, very solid score of 1,214,950. But unfortunately, it's stacked up against Barry's 1,242,000. So,
I'll be honest, like I have no idea how I got the score that I did, considering what happened. But you know, hey,
Oh.
it's my personal best, and you beat it.
oh, that's
Yeah.
that's a PB.
GG's.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Oh, nice.
that's awesome. Hey, we love seeing personal bests and during our runs. All right, it's definitely the best part of this whole thing.
And
Well,
the funny thing is that happened last time on the elimination run. It was another personal best. So you know, I just
Too good
need
under
to
pressure,
like,
I guess.
yeah, I just need to like keep getting into these tournaments, and then you know it'll just get better. This doesn't happen during my practice though.
of course not. Never does.
Yeah.
Well, shoot. I guess that was just a really good run. You guys were literally neck and neck with each other throughout most of it in terms of just just speed. So
Nice.
yeah, we
Well,
couldn't.
I managed to completely screw things up, so that was cool. You know, just barely surviving. But
Hey, you know what? that score is still really solid. I think as long as you can get above 120, that's still like in the realms of still being competitive.
Yeah, fair. I
Yeah.
mean, especially like on the clock under pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Well-
some gnarly rolls, so you know.
Yeah, you did. I do have to ask, longitude. You got yourself the G11, right?
I
Ooh.
just hate the G11. You know, just
I'm with
even
you on
if
that.
it's got the 50, you know, it's it just breaks my brain. You know, trying to like being like I've got this gun and it's got 50 bullets, but also the reload is you know this is the G11 reload.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fair enough. Well, I'll tell you what, you both definitely had very similar loadouts outside of the G11. Longitude getting the Malyuk and berrrries getting the AKS.
Yeah, I got the you know the very pleasant 20 round mag, and I was just like I forgot the upgrade path where you just need to like upgrade it twice and then you're good. You know, and maybe I wouldn't have gone for the extra, you know, buy and got the G11, and you know, maybe things would have been different. But on the
Yeah,
clock.
yeah, it's
True.
all right though. Mhm.
Yep. So this is I forgot how this works. Is this one of those like double elimination things, or am I just out?
So
Yeah.
no,
Or
you're still running. So here, let me break it down for you. So berries, what will be happening is you're moving on to the winners bracket. So you're
alrighty.
basically moving forward. Longitude, you're basically going to be put in the goulash, which is our losers bracket. So
Tasty.
you're still in the run. All right, you still have a chance to eke it out. Maybe get a grudge match with the longitude later down the line.
Yeah. That would be pretty sick.
So I will tell you, like that, you know, that one tournament, like what 3 years ago or something, like 2022 or
It
something,
was 4 years ago. Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like the same thing happened. I on the first round, I you know got immediately kicked in the goulash bracket, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm done. You know, I'll just like you know have fun and like do my 0-2 as they call it in the fighting games of just like you know do your 2 matches, get out, have fun. But I kept getting like dragged for it. I kept like beating people, and I was just like, I'm no longer having fun. Now I have pressure. You know.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I forget where I ended up. I think it was in like the semifinals or something like just right under the semifinals, and I was just like, why am I still here? There's all these people that have like way higher scores than me. Why am I still here? And then you know,
Well, that's kind of the beauty of the tournament is even people who are notorious for getting high scores can still get whomped by a newbie. So
yeah, Anton
yeah,
giveth, Anton taketh away.
yeah,
It's true.
it's not like if you have just because you got the highest score on the board doesn't mean you're gonna make it to doesn't mean you're gonna win the tournament. So uh yeah,
Yeah,
well, I
well,
guess with that being said, we don't have too many questions from chat. I guess we're all ready to close it out. Do you guys have any final words for each other or for anybody who's watching?
GG's, first of all. Good luck in the goulash. And also, hopefully, you can make it back to winners. It'd be really cool if we had a rematch.
hey, so my the tagline on my Twitch thing for the you know uh for the tournament has always been my suffering continues. So you know it may
Well,
happen. It may happen against my will.
Yep.
well, I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, I guess to everyone who's still watching, thanks for sticking with us throughout the day, and keep practicing, stay hydrated, and we will see you in the next round of First to Worst. You all take care.
GG.
Bye, everyone.